Your eyes, the bright shade of your bluest light. You say everything, everything, everything's just perfect. Everything, everything, everything's fine. You say everything, everything, everything's just perfect. Everything, everything, everything's fine. From day to day, I see it more up in the clouds, down on your floor. How fleeting was what we once had. Our tears, the rain, your heavy blood. You say everything, everything, everything's just perfect. Everything, everything, everything's fine.
This little such another promised land.
Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. And you are right. This is the TNEC, the New Everything Company frame review. And yes, as I just put it on the music of the video part that you just watched, everything is perfect. Let's talk about this product. This frame is 100% skate designed by a skater from Salt Lake City, Utah. His name is Duran Pick. He owns a skate shop called Beehive Skate Shop. I don't know if he is or if he used to be a skater for Razors, but he was not happy with the flat frames or the frames to skate flat on the market. So he decided to make his own. This is it. From what I know, he ended up using the 50/50 prime frame as a way to develop this frame. If you didn't know what that is, well, the 50/50 prime frame is an aluminum base that a lot of people are 3D printing their own covers or their own frames that go on top of that, allowing them to grind with that. And that's what Duran did to prototype these. Once he was happy with the design, he started producing these. And yeah, he got the mold and everything done. In fact, they have two molds because this frame is available in two different lengths. This is available in 250 millimeters and in 270 millimeters. This is the one that I have right here, 270. It's also available in two different colors, at least for now, which is this purple and in black. Important for you to know that I'm not skating the final version. So what I'm skating here, it's a prototype that I got in April, May, around that time of the year. And on my frame, it's a max 58 millimeters and it had some things that were not perfect, especially when I put the wheels. I would see that the groove was not fully perfect. It was a little bit shifted to one side, but I do know that the final version is completely perfect, completely round, not shifted to one side. And as I said, will also allow you to skate with 60 millimeters. Now, from my experience as a flat frame, this is probably the best experience that I've ever had. I've tried a lot of different frames. As an example, I've said it several times that I really love the Diridari frames, especially with 55s. But when I used the bit bigger wheels like 58s, I had a little bit more wheel bite. Now with these on 58s, I had almost no wheel bite. I'm not gonna say it's just because of the frame. Of course, by using the rollerblade boot that has the frame synced in the sole plate also makes it a bit easier for certain things. But as an example, I always say that I struggle with doing torques with a flat setup. And with these, I was able not just to do torques, but I was also able to learn switch torques. And I actually learned a trick that I struggle with on a flat setup. So that was awesome to me. Let's talk about the type of things that you really want to know. How heavy are these frames? In grams, this is a 359 grams. There's some little bits of wax here. As a setup, let me just put like my rollerblade blank skates with that 58mm wheels with the Rosis RL liner and the new everything frame. This is right now 2,225 grams. It's not the lightest setup that you might have seen, but to be fully honest, I didn't really felt it. I honestly tried this frame with different wheels. I've tried it with flat 57s. I've tried it with smaller wheels, including Robert Guerrero skated these with flat 56s on the Fifth Element, the Rosis Fifth Element Ilias I've seen. He loved them. If you haven't seen clips of Rob doing torques like like nothing with these, well, he was doing them no problem at all. And I was finding it super interesting how he could do them on a flat setup without even realizing how easy would it be with that frame. But yeah, Rob is amazing. Anyway, yeah, it just works. I tried it with all these different wheel setups. I ended up trying them with that 58mm 95A in the middle, and I don't even know which ones are these. I don't know if these are the 92s. I believe that these are the 92s, the yellow and blue. I need to check. I believe they are the 92s or the 88. It doesn't matter. I do know that I had harder wheels in the middle, and that made the experience with this frame even better because somehow I was able to turn. I kind of felt like I had a little bit of rockering because the squishing of the 95A wheels is different from the little bit softer on the outside. So it didn't felt like rockered, but it felt like it would turn easier than a regular flat setup would. And yes, a regular flat setup already turns easier, but it made it super, super playful. And other than that, well, it just gave me almost zero wheel bite. It just felt good. It felt fast on the sole tricks because the grinding wall, it's just like this bottom part here, doesn't come all the way up. So because it's less surface grinding, I didn't really felt these as a slow frame at all. It really felt fast. Yeah, it felt super rigid. It doesn't have the bridges here like some of the frames on the market have right now, like the Adapt or even I think the Roches frames also have it, the Dam frames have it. So on some of those frames, if I tried to do these, I would not be able to squeeze them. But on this one, well, it's so thick that even without the bridges, I can't really squeeze them that much. The plastic is quite hard. Once again, the wheel protection is amazing. And one of the most unique things about this frame, if not the most unique thing about this frame, is the axles. TNEC. And then on top, in case you didn't know, the new everything company. I like it. I think it's very unique. I've heard people saying, yeah, but what about if you lose one of those, what you gonna do? I don't know about you guys, but I haven't lost an axle. If you're gonna be skating flat especially, it happened more than once that I lost the bolt or the screw that goes into the axle. But with the axle being the long part, like the whole T goes all the way up until here, and then there's just a little screw. Let me just put it apart so you guys can see. That never happened to me. I do know that they sell packs of that, so in case that happens, there's always an option. See? So the whole axle is the one that has the letter. This is the T. What I really like about these two compared to other frames on the market without naming them, it's because of being a letter, it has a lot of points of traction here, making it almost impossible to just spin. I had no problems at all of tightening this a lot and being scared that the T would start rotating as it happened with other brands on the market. So yeah, that is not a problem at all. It's quite beefy here, the part where the UFS bolts go. So I didn't felt like there would be any movement going from there. It is not perfectly round here. So what I mean by that is that we know that UFS should actually be 167 millimeters difference between the middle of the bolt, the front to the back bolt, but not every brand is completely doing 167, and there are some boots on the market that these may not work. So with these, I had no problem. I tried it in several boots from my prototypes that I've been skating, and I was skating in the US. That was the first time that I skated them, from Fifth Elements to the blanks to Dam skates. I've tried them in a lot of boots, and I have nothing to complain about. Now, how to get them? I do not know if there are a lot of shops already selling them. I do know that Beehive Skate Shop is owned by two skaters, really good friends of mine, Duran Bick and Nicholas Swan, two really good friends of mine. Duran owns the brand. While going on the website, I could see that the cost of these frames is $75. I did not pay for this. This was given to me, but it's important to know too that the black seems to be completely sold out, and the only one available right now is this, but I'm pretty sure it's producing more. So with that being said, the statement in the beginning of this video continues. Everything is perfect. It's by far the flat frame that I can do more technical tricks with. Yeah, I didn't really felt like I was skating flat, especially with these wheels. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, you can give me a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments what you didn't like. But if you also like, you can also drop me a comment and let me know in the comments what you like. If you want to support what I do here, you can always become a member by pressing on that join button, and you will have access to exclusive content just for the members. Or you can also become a Patreon, and I usually give access to the patrons for that exclusive content. And now, to finish this video, as I always do, I would like to remind you and to tell you to never ever forget why we all started skating, and that is because it's fun. Now, cheers, and see you soon. And you can also do backflips with this.
Somewhere